More details have been leaked about this summer's Pokemon Go Fest. Thank you, Pokeminers. In this video, we're going to take a look at what has been discovered and find out just how good this summer's Go Fest is looking to be. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, trainers. My name is Oro Chris. I am your catching coach. Now, previously, we did cover some of the latest details that had been released by Niantic for this summer's Pokemon Go Fest. I will put a link up to that video covering the first poster that was released by Niantic. But Pokeminers have uncovered a new updated poster in a recent update to the Gamemaster File. And if you recall some of the comments that I had originally for the first poster, a lot has been corrected for this poster. Item number 1. Let's zoom in. We can see here, unknown, appearing in the updated poster. Previously, we were missing an unknown, and that has been a staple, a mainstay of the Pokemon Go Fest events each summer. The first year spelling out Chicago, the second year spelling out Celebi, the third year spelling out Wake Up for the release of Jirachi. Here we can see G. This could be something as simple and mundane as potentially Go Fest, or if it has something to do with the mythical that's being released, as the last couple of years have had, this could be some greater clue as to who the mythical for the special research may be. We also see Chinchou as a available encounter here in the bottom left. We've got Pikachu. We can almost certainly expect to see some form of a costume version of both Pikachu and Eevee. That has been a common mainstay for the Pokemon Go Fest the last year or two. We do see Gibble appearing in this year's poster. That is a huge boon for those of us that do not have the candies necessary to evolve a Garchomp just yet. And previously, Gibble's Shiny was released in games. So that's going to be something that a lot of folks are going to be excited to see for this year's Go Fest. We also see, previously we discussed how there was a lack of a regional highlighted in the poster, in the first poster. Here we have got in the center, we can see both Zangoose and Seviper. Now, me personally, I am still salty, super salty, about how Seviper and Zangoose were called out in the Throwback Challenge event for, I believe, week 2, and there were no Zangoose appearing in my region, where Seviper is the standard regional for this hemisphere. I was super upset about that. So I am hoping, because both of these Pokemon are appearing here, and because we just had that event where we had boosted Seviper for the Western Hemisphere, I am very hopeful that this means that we're going to be seeing Zangoose appearing in our neck of the woods. Moreover, because these shinies have been released, the likelihood that I'm going to find someone with a shiny for Zangoose is pretty abysmal. So now, having access to a lot more encounters to hunt down that particular shiny, I am definitely interested in finding that. In the top right, we can see Charizard. It doesn't look like it's a clone version of Charizard or anything special. It's blocked potentially by my camera, so please forgive me there. We can see Alolan Executor making its second appearance. It was in the original poster, but appearing again. So that might tell us something about how prevalent Alolan Pokemon are going to be in this particular Go Fest. Now, one item you may have missed, hiding in the top corner here, we can see a Team Go Rocket balloon. I can only hope that this means that we're going to have a bunch of Team Go Rocket encounters, and more importantly, that they're going to give us the opportunity to TM away frustration during this 2-day event. That would be a huge, huge benefit to the player base to be able to make use of those shadow Pokemon that we've up to this point only had one opportunity to TM away frustration to really make use of these Pokemon in specifically PvP where you really need 2 moves, or in the PvE scene. And finally, the item that has not been discussed, all of these Pokemon. We can see Alolan Executor, Charizard, Seviper, Zangoose, Gible, Unknown. This comment does not pertain to Unknown, so I'm just calling that one out. Chinchou, Pikachu, and Eevee. All of those Pokemon have one thing in common, short of the Unknown. Their shinies have been released. The only other Pokemon besides Unknown, where just the allure of getting an Unknown in different forms for the different letters of the alphabet and punctuation and all that, Unknown's a separate thing. But the only other Pokemon appearing in this poster that does not have a shiny released is Snorlax, front and center, looking exhausted as can be. Now, further speculation. Let's put on our tin aluminum foil caps and really think this through. Now, I'm here on PokemonDB.net and showing you the normal and shiny version of Snorlax. Snorlax having a little bit brighter blue in its shiny variant than the traditional Snorlax that we've all grown to love since Gen 1. The reason that I'm showing you this, why this is important. A post on the Sylph Road by a user Infamous Biker, we can see that the GoFest coloring for this year's ticket is exceptionally similar to the coloring of Shiny Snorlax. Even the left blue and over here looks like the normal coloring of Snorlax with that so close brighter blue color. It may be just a coincidence, but if we go back to Shiny Snorlax, tell me, how close are these 2 color combinations? And because Snorlax is the only Pokemon, short of Unknown, that does not have a shiny released in this poster, I think we definitely have something to be speculating about with regard to a potential shiny release of Snorlax this summer. Still no indication of what the special research is going to be as far as a newly released mythical, but a lot more exciting things coming for this year's GoFest. I am definitely going to be purchasing a ticket for this event once they are available. Fingers crossed that there's not going to be a limitation on the number of tickets and all of that stuff. Hopefully, because this is going to be a play-at-home event, as previously discussed, that this will be something that everyone can take advantage of if they so choose. But as we can see, this summer's GoFest is looking to be quite an event, even though it's not going to be an in-person event as in years past. I think that producing an event that's going to be from play-at-home format is definitely the right way to go. There's just a lot of uncertainty in the world in these days, and being able to play from your home in your own backyard and have access to exciting Pokemon like Gible, Snorlax, potentially Shiny Snorlax, get an Unknown while you're at it, I think this is the perfect solution to some of the unrest we've all been feeling the last couple of months. If you're interested in Pokemon Go, competitive PvP, and basically anything Pokemon related, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, happy catching.